or one adventure at a time?
We're going to build a vented propane box in our van.
On the road.
With just the tools that we have in the back and no shop.
In the Home Depot parking lot, probably.
Probably. Or we'll go to a boondocking spot nearby and build out our camp spot.
All right, I think this is going to be interesting.
Yep. Please join us and come with us.
Yeah.
That was quick.
I got a 2x4 sheet of 3/4 inch plywood. I already had the measurements planned out in my head. So they cut it for me, all the different sizes I needed, for $27. That's including cutting and plywood.
$27? Sweet.
Yeah. We're about to see how
That's a pretty good deal with all those cuts.
Yeah, we're about to see how well my planning was.
All right.
Start to put it together.
Oh, cool.
He said if I did it wrong, I could bring it back and recut it for me.
Nice.
So we're at Home Depot in Duluth, Minnesota.
Home Depot is hooking us up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get started on the build. Okay, so I already drilled the vent hole for this, and we used a 1/2 inch pipe for that, PVC pipe. And for a 1/2 inch PVC pipe, it's about a 3/4 inch hole that we had to drill. So we drilled that through the wood, through the insulation, through the floor, and then we put the pipe in it. And then I got this faucet washer and nut set. It's a plastic nut set with a metal washer on it. So it's got a little bit more strength than it would usually have.
And then we're just gonna cut a hole in the bottom of the box to go around that.
Yeah, and that keeps it from sliding down and makes it nice and tight. We'll put a little silicone around it, and there's our vent. Simple and done. Okay, well here's the big reveal. We're gonna check and see if the tank actually fits in the box we built.
Yeah, so they did some pretty good cuts. So we just have a little bit off on one side, but this is a big test.
Looks pretty good, I like it.
Fits.
Yep.
A little bit of room on each side. Not much room on the top. Okay.
Hey, I wanted to show something over here. So every good van lifer needs a yoga mat, and I've already used ours again today. This is the second time I've used our yoga mat today. I'd crawl underneath the van and put the screen on the bottom of the vent hole. So
Dave,
make sure you get a yoga mat.
he's making fun of my yoga mat.
Okay, so I just drilled the bottom hole out. That's gonna go around that vent circle washer that I put in. That way it's all flush on the inside and there's nothing to rub against anything. So there's the hole for it.
So here's the big moment to see if it fits.
See how good my measurements are.
Wow, look at that.
That's it.
I'm impressed.
It's off a little bit, but it's close.
Okay, so Home Depot doesn't have any latches to draw it tight.
We're gonna have to hunt for latches then.
It was going way too smoothly, huh?
So at least we can get the corners and edges all sealed with our sealer that we got.
Okay.
And make it airtight. So we're using this Dremel cutoff tool. It's a Dremel Max, and right now I got the metal blade in. It also comes with the wood blade and masonry blade, and it's a pretty good universal tool. We used it on the initial van build. Right now I've got it plugged into our inverter, and that's how we're getting power for it. So I've only got this much cord right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so we cut the metal to length, got most of the sharp edges off, and we're just kind of looking at, we're gonna make a pinch point on the bottom. This is gonna be all the way in the back. I just got it up front just to show you guys. So it will be like that, and then the door is gonna slide into there like this. And then we'll have these halves on the top, and that's what we're going to use to hold it down with. So we've got 2 of those, both for the top.
Okay, so we're here working on our box, and look what's coming in. One of the big 1,000-foot freighters is coming in. Okay, break time. Would you say it's like over 3 football fields long?
Yeah, I think it's at least 1,000 feet, if not a little bit more.
Yeah. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, I guess it's time to go back to work.
Yep, time to go back to work.
Yeah, we gotta get this box done. And look at our work area. Our views are not too bad. Temperature is a lovely 70 degrees. All right, so we're gonna seal the inside. We chose to go with Flex Glue. It's strong, rubberized, waterproof adhesive. So that's what we're working on. All right, here's distraction number 2. Another big tanker ship leaving. We are making progress though. What are you up to, Dave?
Filing off this edge, we had to shorten our angle iron down a little bit to get the tank in.
So yeah, when we put the edge up, the tank wouldn't go in.
Yep, we made it too short, so that should do it though. A little bit more filing, we'll be good.
Got a nice white stripe on your lip.
What's that from?
It's the caulking.
I get into my work.
Dave, no green shirt today?
No green shirt. If you don't see me in a green shirt, that means it's getting really close to laundry time and I'm out of most all my clothes. So if I don't have green pants and a green shirt, it's definitely laundry day.
Okay.
So we're getting close right now.
All right.
I want to show you where we left off and where what we're gonna do today on our propane box. So down here on this angle iron, we had to cut about a 1/2 inch off of it because initially we couldn't slide the tank in.
There's not very much
Just enough room to get it in there.
Right.
So that's done, and overnight we had to let some adhesive really dry up on this lid. So the lid, we actually put the gasket on the lid, which meets up with the box.
The door.
Yeah, on the door. So we don't want it to, the bottom to come out.
Or to slide.
When it's in this pinch point. So it needs to stay on there. I think what we're gonna do next is we're gonna install these hasps. So it will pinch in the bottom here, and then it will go up, and then the hasp will lock on and pull it tight.
Okay, so we are doing the hole out of the top of the box, and we've taken this rubber tape that we sealed the door with, and we wrapped it around the hose, and then we wrapped a Gorilla tape around that. So our theory is we're going to be able to push that in the hole and then seal it. All right, let's see how that works. All right, so let's see if we can get this in this hole. All right, I'm actually surprised that worked.
Yeah, that looks good.
That looks good. Then we'll secure it on the inside and then this won't move at all. And we'll put some sealant over the top of that.
Yep, pretty clean looking. I like it.
Good?
Yep, good.
All right, so our propane hose coming out of the box, and then we fastened it to the bed frame. And we use this wire conduit just to protect it underneath here in case it rubs. Probably did not need to do that, but across, zip ties across, over to our hole down here. Again, we protected it through the hole with this wire conduit and some tape. And then it comes through the inside. This is the inside of that hole. See, we protected it with that wire conduit, and then we just put a little anchor here. Comes up. Zip tied over here. More conduit, and it comes out the outside, and that's where it's going to hook up to our stove. on top of the counter.
Carrie, why are you taping around that?
Because, you know, I'm OCD about having it nice and clean.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably just slopped it on there.
Totally unnecessary step.
All right, go ahead.
All right, we wanted to give you a final look. The propane box. So we got it anchored up there. There's our seal job on the top. Our hasp. That's a hard word to say. 2 on top. Come underneath. We're sealed all the way around. The hose is secured on the inside as well. And then we used pool noodle to secure it inside all the way around. And we probably don't need this strap, but we did just because. So, what are the dimensions on our box, Dave?
Okay, so it's 15 inches deep, and this is inside dimensions. And it's 14 inches wide, and the height of it is 18 inches.
18 inches. Yep. And then this is how we're keeping the bottom door in. And this is the door. So we got the pool noodle foam on all 4 sides. Keeps enough room so it won't smash the hose. And then we just secured those with a screw and a washer. Okay, we're ready to install.
Alright, that completes our propane build. We hope you found it helpful. So we just want to say we're not professional contractors, and this is just the way we made it work for us for now. We will have to go back and use copper piping and do it the proper way instead of using the rubberized tubing.
Yeah, this is just to get us by until we can get to a place where we can install that.
And I'm going to have to put another vent hole in. You should be using 1-inch PVC pipe. That way the inside diameter is at least 3/4 inch. So the 1/2 inch just isn't enough, because there has to be enough room for not only the propane to get out, but as the propane comes out, air is coming back in. So they say 3/4 inch inside diameter is the minimum for that.
Yeah. And if we did any other crucial mistakes that we're not aware of, please let us know.
Yeah, let us know. If you have any comments, please comment. We love to hear comments. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the like button.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.